Hello and welcome to the show. We start like we often do, by going on a ride.
You see, at the end of August, we're doing what we've already announced is called the Barkfest Run, running from Bike Shop Boksburg all the way to Red Star Raceway. You meet Sunday, the 30th of August. You bring some pet food with you that's going to go to Rotary, which will distribute it to animal welfare. And then we leave at 9 o'clock. We ride to Red Star Raceway. For 250 Rand at Red Star, you get a breakfast and a free session around the track. So what we're essentially doing is a recce for that. We're on the freeway right now. We're essentially doing the ride from Boksburg to Red Star, and we're going to ride around Red Star a little bit, and we're going to do it on this motorbike.
It's this, the QJ Motor SRK921RR, a new big 4-cylinder superbike from SA's newest Chinese brand. And we got it from its biggest dealer, Bike Shop Boksburg. And it's from here that our Barkfest Run recce started. After a short trip through Boksburg, we joined the freeway, and that's where we are now.
So far it all looks very cool. I mean, it's got this yoke at the top here that's nicely designed. The forks look very cool. The steering damper over here, Mizaki, looks very, very cool. Everything looks very cool. The dash is very cool. Nice layout. Very classy, very simple, straightforward. Very, very cool. In fact, this whole motorcycle looks very cool. And, well, there's a good reason for that.
From what we understand, QJ Motor had some sort of a deal with MV Augusta. A deal that ended when MV was purchased by KTM. To help smooth out the parting of ways, QJ Motor was offered the full blueprints for MV's latest version of the Super Veloce, a bigger version featuring a Brutale 921 motor. That bike ended up becoming the QJ Motor SU9, and this is essentially the SU9 but with a more traditional superbike trimmings, including wings, and a slightly better price tag of 179,000 Rand. However, no matter how you view it, this bike looks spectacular. Anyway, back to the recce.
Well, at present it just feels like a superbike to sit on. I mean, the foot pegs are it's quite tall. I mean, as superbikes are, they need ground clearance for going around corners, which is not great when you're climbing onto it at the in the parking lot of Bike Shop Boksburg. But at Red Star, I suspect it's going to be very cool. Foot pegs are pretty high, they're okay. The handlebars are kind of low, straightforward as you'd kind of expect. And yeah, you're sitting on like a superbike. Well, it is a superbike, so fair enough. Change down, quick shifter down, and many little explosions just suddenly start happening right now. We're going faster, we're going faster, we're going faster. Life is good.
As we said, that motor comes from the MV Augusta Brutale naked bike and is tuned thusly. As advertised, it has 921 cc's and an inline-4 configuration, pushing 128 horsepower and 93 Nm of torque.
Yeah, so this is not designed technically for superbike riding. It's designed to go on a naked motorcycle, which means less about kind of top speed performance and more about getting up to speed. So it's more about grunty kind of, the grunty power delivery, grunty going forward. And why not? I mean, I think when I was a kid, I would have said, no, give me 1 billion horsepower. Today, I'm like, well, thank you very much, I'll take a bit of grunty performance. And it is, we're in 6th gear, sort of mid revs and over the throttle, and it sort of moves, and life is good.
If we had kept pushing, we would have seen a top speed of somewhere around 240 km per hour. And with all this comes the full array of technologies, including the usual two-way quick shifter, traction control, cornering ABS, connectivity, rider modes, cruise control, and even a launch control, which is all good fun. Eventually, the freeway was over and we took the turn off to Red Star. And then we did one of those fancy swipe wardrobe changes, and it was onto the circuit.
So here we are, onto Red Star Raceway with a Chinese motorbike. Incidentally, this is not how we expect you to, what you expect you to do on a Bachfest run. The Bachfest run is for people who don't ride tracks. So we want you in your ordinary street bike in like jeans and riding jeans jacket. And it's gonna be chill, it's gonna be fun. Not panting and overworked like what I suspect this is gonna be. Okay, here we go. Chinese superbike, Red Star Raceway. Okay, brake, Brembo brakes, good Brembo brakes, had that. So far so good. Oh, the throttle feels pretty good. Often they can feel quite jerky, especially in sports mode. Hello. That's a lot of bottom end torque. Like I expect to these hairpins on other superbikes, I should be in first gear, screaming it out, but instead I'm in second. And it works well. There we go, this way. It's not the lightest bike in the world, but it's also not the heaviest. Well, that feels pretty damn good. It's very stable. Very, very stable. And now accelerate down the straight. Quick shift up. Quick shift up. Brake. No ABS. Quick shifter down. Quick shifter down. And turn in.
As we have already said, the suspension is adjustable and from Mizuki. The brakes are from Brembo and uses their Stylemma calipers. The entire package weighs 223 kilograms, which is not the lightest, but seems to work nonetheless.
Hey, hey! This feels damn good. Listen to that roar. 4-cylinder. Screaming 4-cylinder. The same roar you get in the tile there. This way. Round there. Oh, I love these long corners. They're just so epic. You just lean for days.
As we have mentioned, accompanying the 6-axis IMU, you get the likes of traction control and cornering ABS, none of which was noticed.
Accelerate. Now I'm not sure the traction light hasn't come on yet, so that's good. And I haven't slid. But I mean, the way this motor works, it's so tractable. Lots of bottom end grunt. I don't think you could slide it easily. Down the back straight, flat out, flat out. So it's got wings. I'm not sure if these wings are contributing to anything, but this bike is very stable. Very, very stable. And there we go. Left with Red Star on a Chinese bike. And I didn't die. And I didn't pay that much money for it. And it was good and it was fun. And I'm doing a second lap. I might not stop. So let's be clear, this is not a record beating motorcycle. You're gonna pay 3 times as much, 4 times as much. Bloody hell no, you're gonna pay like 6 times as much for one of those. But it is fun. Especially when you've got enough money in your bank account after buying one of these to come and do fun stuff like that. It's very tractable, very easy to ride, a lot of fun. That feels good. I mean, I feel confident. I've not been ridden around a track in anger for a very long time. And I'm doing it. It's like the proverbial bicycle. You just get on and go. This is really good. This is really, really good. I'm loving it.
And now we move over to the other Chinese stable at CFMoto for this, the new MT700 adventure machine.
It's comfortable. I mean, it's low enough to the ground, which is nice. I say that a lot because it means a lot, because low to the ground means more confidence, more ability to do everything, and less ability to, well, stuff it up.
It costs 140,900 Rand, and for that you get a TFT dash and all the tech. It's got a pretty dash, which I quite like. It's nice and quite functional. It's got quite a simple number layout. I love the fact that it's just got an ABS on, off. There we go. And it's got a heated grip. And you push that and heated grips happen, which is brilliant. It's got other things like, yeah, you've got all this that you can go and look at. All the different traction control, upshift alert, that's that red thing. And rear ABS on or off. If you want it, there's a button, a lot of information, and life is good. You can also connect it to your phone, you know, when you want to kind of hit some tunes or make phone calls, or if you're very, very desperate, talk to the missus. There's also a button on the seat for more heating there. To move all this tech, it has a 693cc parallel twin motor, pushing 67 horsepower and 60 Nm of torque. Second gear, 3,500, open throttle, and sprightly, I'll give it that much. Watch out, big shifting light comes on about 10,000, it's a rev limiter, we're up again. I mean, it's not fast, but it's sprightly. And you don't have to ride it like that, it's very, very smooth. You just keep it in like nice, smooth, easygoing fun, and life is good. It's got brake calipers that I don't recognize. It hasn't got a name on them, but I mean, you go like that and you pull brakes and stoppage happens. Look at that. The frame is a steel tubular, and the entire package weighs in at 240 kilograms. I mean, the handling, well, here we go. Here comes a corner. We're coming up to it. Tip in. It tips it very nicely. It's got a very low kind of center of gravity. Suspension is solid. Look at this. And then you accelerate. Oh, that was lovely. The adjustable suspension has around 150 millimeters of travel, which is not over the top, while the wheels are, of course, spoked. Yeah, 19-inch front. The suspension travel's not, well, it's kind of okay-ish, you know what I mean? It's not the best, and it's also got the ground clearance. This is the greatest. This is not a hardcore off-roader by no means. It's a softcore off-roader. You can get onto a dirt road, just a normal sort of gravel road, travel those and do it fine, absolutely perfectly. You'll be fine. In fact, it'll be kind of fun. And as I say, it feels sort of confidence inspiring enough to take you places. Yeah, so that price, I mean, it's not class leading, but it's pretty damn good. I mean, for a 700cc twin adventure motorcycle with a whole lot of add-on bits and pieces, that's a damn good price. I mean, you compare it to, I mean, there's 500s that are 24 grand more expensive than this. There are 300, 400s in a similar sort of price range. That's very damn good. And this is a fun, easygoing, simple motorcycle. It's a sort of, it's a sort of bike. It's just somebody who's just very easygoing. Somebody who's new to motorcycling, you'll enjoy this bike. It's easy to ride, simple to use, and it's good. It's good. CFMoto's been proving themselves to be a quality brand. It's up there, over and over, more and more. Internationally, it's becoming a world-renowned brand. Welcome back. Now, we've had a bit of a Chinese theme show. Look, this is, I suppose the Chinese have kind of been the big news recently. I mean,
we've had this discussion before.
We've had it before, yeah.
They are our new entry-level motorcycles. That's what it is, bottom line.
I mean, they're not just entry. I mean, before it was sort of Chinese with scooters and small motorbikes. Now
right.
They're kind of bigger motorbikes.
Yes, and they've entered the big brand market with a bang, and they are labeling with their own titles, which is a good thing. I think it's a good thing.
So we've ridden two bikes today from China that both did well. We've now got another product that's coming from China, not quite a motorcycle, but bear with us. Now you might know we do a lot of stuff with Insta360. That's the camera company. You know them, they've got those cameras, they look like, well, I don't want to say they look like, people say it's rude, but they're two 180-degree fisheye lenses stuck together like this, and then very clever software inside the camera glues them together. So when you're recording, you record 360 degrees in every direction, and then afterwards you can point whatever, when you want to put the frame up on the video up on social media, or the photo, or whatever, you can point it wherever you like, make a video. They've got AI tools that do it also, so you don't even need to be that clever. Trust me, I'm not clever, and somehow it works.
And you don't miss a shot. That's the whole thing. I remember when Donovan did his first feature on our pages about the first Insta, and you said, if Donald Trump is giving a speech to the left, you will catch him as you ride past. So that's what it's like. It's quite incredible,
On
actually.
more traditional cameras, you point in one direction and that's all you're seeing.
Yeah.
This, whatever happens, it's pointing in every direction.
Yep.
And you get tons of different shots while with the camera rolling in one place. It's brilliant. Now, we started off with the X3, that was good. The X4 we were amazed by. Then the X5 came out, the one we're currently using. And we were just like blown away. We thought this is incredible. Richer colors, more resolution, everything you can think about. Now, we're going to say it's rumors, but pretty much it's sort of confirmed now. It hasn't been officially announced, but we all know it's happening. There's an 360 X6 coming, which is very, very exciting. It's a much smaller camera. So you'll see like you got the X5, which was sort of that big. The X6 looks like it's going to be about this big. So everything's going kind of smaller. Great things about it. Now, we don't know the full details about it. And again, these are all rumors, but we have been sort of reliably informed that the launch of these things is imminent. And when I say imminent, I mean we're recording this kind of a week or so, a week and a half before you're watching this. So have a look. It might even be on the shelves right now, if not maybe soon. So keep a lookout for that. It's a much smaller camera. And one of the nice things we have about it is, problems I have with the previous one, it's got these buttons you push to roll the camera in it. And when you're wearing a thick sort of leather glove, you can't always kind of feel, especially when you're trying to ride and trying to do everything. Now it's just a touch. It's got a new screen. You just touch the screen, boom, and it starts rolling.
So Donovan's getting a new toy, is what he's saying. He's very excited.
In fact, yeah, it is
Look how
actually
excited he is.
very likely that perhaps even as soon as next week, we might be showing this at the actual camera on the show.
And then what you must do when you get it, shoot the show with it. And then maybe what we can also do, take the old X5 footage and interpose with the X6 and show you guys what the difference is like. It'll be interesting.
On the camera, on the thing together.
100%.
Okay, so some of the features. All right, I'm going to look here. So what it's got a bigger sensor and it's got a bigger, better AI chips. Now I'm going to try and kind of put that into sort of terms.
It's
that
clever.
I think
it's clever technology.
So the sensor is the thing that reads all the light and takes all the information. The bigger one it gets, the more information it gets, the better the picture it can make. If that makes sense. It takes all this information and turns it into a digital something or other that stores on the memory card. The bigger sensor means it takes in more information. The better AI chips, 3 big AI chips, mean it takes all that information and processes it much quicker and puts it on a memory card so that you can have pretty pictures on your laptop or your phone, or you can even print it if you really want. Do people still do that?
No,
I believe so. I believe so, yeah.
And the biggest thing I think is, like everything in life, things are getting simpler. So I imagine the editing software is going to be more user-friendly, especially for impatient oaks like me.
Yes.
And it's exciting. New technology is great.
It is new technology. More things about it. So it's got a push-button screen. The X5, the one we use, shoots on 8K. Remember, everything was like HD. Then it was 4K. And we went, wow, now it's 8K. At 50 frames per second. Now, what you're watching now is at 25 frames per second, at double that. So at 8K, high resolution, you can slow it down half. So you can really go, whoa.
You can see the fleas on the back of a camel.
There we go.
That's it.
If you go down to 4K resolution, it can shoot up to, I think it's 60 or 100, I'm not sure. But yeah, so you can shoot more slow-mo, more things like that. It's also got stronger lenses, so we know the lenses out there, they can get damaged. The previous ones, you replace them. The lenses are double as strong, and they're 60% cheaper. So you got half the chance of scratching the lenses, and it's going to be much cheaper to replace them and put new ones on. You could do it at home.
And that's a consumable item, which is a good thing.
It's brilliant.
Excellent.
I mean, believe me. The battery, now, this is what's sort of weird. So the whole camera is a lot smaller, but everything inside it is somehow bigger. Bigger sensors, bigger chips, and the battery is nearly 50% larger, 50%. So it'll run for 50% longer, which is just incredible.
No, that's cool. And especially for what we do, you need that battery life, because you never know. You know, you're constantly checking. Is it still on? Is it, it's turned off. Damn. Gives you that
amazing.
extra life.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, these things come with a whole. We don't know the exact price yet. As I say, the launch is imminent. In fact, right now, have a quick look. It might be in retailers now.
It's all quite secret.
It comes with a stack of different accessories. You can buy all sorts that connect to your bike. They do have special motorcycle kits available for them, and yeah, a lot of fun. So this is all very exciting. Now moving on to events on the 7th of November. At Monte Casino, they've got the King of the Whip. They've got their new date announced. It just is a brilliant show.
It's excellent.
It's excellent.
It's a great day out. You know the big thing about it, Don, the thing that I like the most, it's not just for motorcyclists.
Yeah.
This is something that attracts people from completely outside of our world to come and watch these absolute madmen perform these crazy stunts 50 feet in the air.
Well, what I like about it, I think non-motorcyclists are more impressed with them. I mean,
Absolutely.
whereas motorcyclists, it's wow.
When you've seen it, you've seen it. Hey, that's cool. Well done. But yeah.
What I love about it, I mean, it's basically they set up this huge arena at Monte Cassino, thousands of seats.
Yeah.
And what I love about it is the families that are there, tons of little kids. They get big international stars, not just local South Africans, international stars. In fact, the organizers are old Ryan. He's got a problem in that too many international stars want to come. And they have to host them and they can't, it's a lot of money to host them. So he's got a problem of too many international stars to choose from.
He's worked really hard at this event from humble beginnings. Remember that we used to meet at that quarry opposite Biker's Warehouse, if I'm not mistaken. That's where it started. Yeah. And it's the biggest freestyle event almost in the world at Monte Cassino.
Huge. I mean, even like the international guys, they can't believe the amount of support this thing has. Yeah. Now, it's called King of the Whip. Now, they do freestyle motocross trips. Plus, they also do whip. Now, whip is when you sort of go over a jump, turn your bike sideways and rotate it, then get it back again, and then land. You can see it there. Yeah. Why they do whips instead of just freestyle competitions is because
they look cool.
Yeah, they look cool, but whips are not just dedicated only to freestyle motocross riders, which are slightly different. They can do it. So you get this bigger pool of riders coming in, and whips just look fantastic.
No, they do. They look amazing.
I mean, they're almost upside down, pointing the wrong direction.
Correct.
And then they pull it back again at the last minute and land.
Listen, Don, I just want to say something, guys. I can do all those things, and I've done several of them. But then you'll notice that I go off air for a little while. It's because the landings stuff me up every single time.
I could do anything. Just landing is the problem.
No, those guys have got skills. We've got much respect. And isn't Monte Cassino a spectacular venue for this?
It's awesome. It's fantastic. And it's in the middle of four ways, Joburg. If you live in Cape Town, sorry about that.
There was a stage when Ryan was saying, hey, Glenn, we need to move it to a bigger place. And I said, yeah, but you're going to lose that little personal touch. The beauty at this Monte Cassino place is you are in the heart of the action, no matter where you sit. The guys are right here. You can touch them. It's brilliant. So we look very forward to that. It's an annual event, and it's something that we really look forward to.
Okay, we don't quite know which stars are coming yet. That hasn't been announced. So far, we've got a date. They've also got ticket prices. It's for adults. It's 320 Rand for a grandstand.
It's a bargain.
Under 12, 250 Rand.
It's a bargain.
It's available on Howler, HOWLER.co.za.
Yeah.
The tickets are available there. These are early bird prices. I suspect they're going to go up. The last few years, it's been sold out.
Yes.
So jump in there and get it now. Yeah. There will be international stars. We don't know which one. And usually they're up there, they're against the fence signing for little kids and taking selfies.
Good bunch of guys. Just normal oaks who want to come out and showcase their craft.
Anyway, so that's it. So 7th of November at Monte Cassino. Go and have a look at prices and that. They're also on social media. Go look at them.
We will see you there for sure.
Before that, 30th of August, we've already spoken about this on the show when we had the bit on the QJ. Don't forget, we've got the Bogfest run. We meet Bike Shop Boksburg Sunday, 30th of August. We meet at sort of 8ish to leave at 9. Bring some pet food, any pet food, leave it there. It's going to go to the Rotary Club dispenses with it. They send out to really great places, animal welfare, all sorts of different animal charities. It really does help out. Leave some pet food there. We then ride. It's actually a quick ride, half an hour, 40 minutes. We get to Red Star Raceway. At Red Star, you pay 250 Rand. You get a breakfast, and you get a session around the track. Now remember, this is not like me being an idiot at Leathers or other people that did Leathers. We want people who have never ridden around a track or have done very little riding. And whether you're on an adventure bike, a tour, a cruiser, commuter, just come and do it. This is for you, and you get to jawl around a track. It's not fast. It's casual. Wear jeans and a jacket. I think that's what I'm wearing.
Look, you must wear the appropriate attire. Shorts and t-shirts aren't going to wash. Sorry, guys.
You've got to wear proper bike, but you don't need full leathers with knee sliders. Just whatever bike attire you normally wear, that's fine. And it's going to be lacquer. And it's going to help a whole lot of pet charities, and it's going to be cool. And the Bike Shop Boksburg crew bunch are cool. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
And I know people who charge more than 250 Rand for breakfast. So you're getting breakfast and a track session, and you get to mingle with some lacquer people. And the last of the lot is you're doing something good for the animals.
Exactly.
So we will see you there.
250 Rand for a session around the track. Believe me, normally you're paying upward of 500 Rand for something like that.
It's a bargain,
it's an absolute bargain.
It's a bargain.
But we'll see you there, and I think that's it for the show.
That's it for the show. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.